Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Let me start with a simple question, and I want you to join in. So, if you're in the panel, if you're watching live, or if you can text in, or even if you're watching the recording, I want you to play along. And if you're in the panel, if you've joined me here on Zoom, turn your video on so that we can see each other. Because the best way that we can learn is number one, through listening. Number two, through listening and writing. Number three, listening, writing, and reading. And number four, listening, writing, reading, repeating. And number five, listening, reading, writing, listening, reading, repeating, and then engaging, which is using physiology. So if you're in the audience, please put your videos on so that you can share with me. But here's a question that I would love to start with. Raise your hand if you have a message inside you that you want to share with the world. And raise your hand again if you want to get paid even more money to share that message with the world. And say, aye. So where are you? Now, philosophy would say, look down at your feet, and where you are is where you'll be. But I really want you to think a little deeper. Where are you right now? Are you buried underneath all the excuses you keep compounding and telling yourself? Maybe you're shackled to the lies that you continuously hide behind. Or potentially, you're too afraid behind the fear to ask someone for help because you don't know what to do next. Or maybe even all of these things put together, what's really going on is you feel trapped and stuck because the things that you've tried before just don't continue to work anymore. Well, where would you like to be? Would you like to be shouting your mission from the rooftops without fear inside you? Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, do you really want to unearth the truth behind the lies that you keep telling yourself so that you can shout your message from the rooftops? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, the only thing that you really truly need to do is you need to unearth the truth so that you can live a life of fulfillment and shout your message from the rooftops, because one day you could potentially be standing in front of Oprah, sharing your story with her. Where focus goes, energy flows. We've heard it before. So what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on 10 years from now, or are you focusing on now? Because there's a difference. You live in the now, you focus on the now, but you also have your goals that are written. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, where you put your energy is where you're going to grow. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what do you mean by that? Well, the grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. So if you keep continuously focusing on not unearthing the truth, well, you won't be able to unearth the truth. So if you truly want to unearth the decisions that you must make to make the shifts in the world so that you can be who you really want to be in the world, and what do I mean by that? I mean showing up without a facade. Exceptional self-leadership. So if this is where you are, and this is where you want to be, you're probably thinking, well, how do I put the two together? Well, that's where I come in. There is a formula. And those that have used it before you, their succession plan, their unearthing of the decisions that they must make, their unearthing of the truth, have been through simple little steps. Now, part of those steps is part of the exceptional leadership methodology. And there are three things that I focus on when I talk to individuals. And number one, alignment. It is horrendous the amount of leaders that I face that are out of alignment due to their ego or their title. And then when I share this message with the leaders that are already great and they want to be exceptional, their message gets even louder. Because now they're in alignment. They no longer look at their title and their ego as a blockage. The second one is commitment. Now, if you think about commitment, you either want it or you're committed. Now, very, very few leaders have I seen stuck because they want it. Majority of them want it bad enough that they get committed. Because there's a big difference between walking the walk and walking your talk. And the third one is mindset mastery, self-actualization. Once again, you're probably thinking like, but how do I get that? And there's plenty of books you can read. I've read them all myself. I've shared them with my succession, the people with the succession plans. But how do you really implement it? Well, first of all, you need to know why you want it. Mindset mastery is about going in deep where the gold is. Majority of leaders that are put in front of me run miles because they're not willing to go where it hurts. But it doesn't hurt because it's painful. It hurts because it's unfamiliar. It hurts because it's uncomfortable. It hurts because it's the unknown. And in order to grow, you need to walk down the path that's least trodden. June 2000. I remember doing up my top tie. I was walking, my new shoes I could feel on the ground. Little sprinkle of rain. It smelt that musky smell on the ground as the rain was just starting to fall. A few cars around. I could hear a horn in the distance of another car beeping to another car. I saw the sliding doors open. I was walking in. I was walking towards the shop. And there it was. The first day of my new job. 18 years old. You must be the new kid. Suddenly a voice just startled me. Yeah, I am. Yep. He stood staunch, tall, like a Bruce Willis, like a tall Bruce Willis looking man. Grey hair, solid build. I remember in that moment, my heart was racing. It was pumping. I didn't know who this person was. He didn't even have a name badge on, but he had the same uniform. I wasn't to think. I didn't want to question him. The doors were opened from someone inside. We walked in. It was a pleasant moment. Lunchtime, I was able to go on my lunch break. I remember turning to my phone and looking for my mother's number and ringing, Mum, I love it. I love it. It's so good. It feels so good. It's really nice to be here. The people are really nice. I can really see myself having a career here. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever felt that way? Fast forward 6 months. Sale after sale after sale. I was selling mobile phones like it was going out of fashion. They were brand new. And I was the young kid. Some of the other ladies that I worked with were older. A Kyrios moment. Kyrios is a pivotal moment in time that changes the direction of your life. Kyrios. It's a Greek word. Get out. Don't come back. What have I done? What have I done? I left. I just left. I walked out. I didn't know what to do. I rang my doctor. I booked an appointment. I wanted to know if I was sick. Was it my fault? I just feel stressed. I didn't know what to do. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like that? Give me a thumbs up if you've ever felt like that in your business. Maybe you've worked for someone. Maybe you've had a point in time where you felt like this, where you didn't know if you did something wrong, if they did something wrong. But in that moment, I had to take ownership of what I'd done. I got so wrapped up in selling mobile phones that I sold a mobile phone to a minor. It was illegal. They were underage, but they had a fake ID. Now, was it my fault? No. Did I have to take responsibility? Yes. Did I learn something? Yes. Now, this brings me back full circle to why I teach and why I share exceptional leadership. 3 fundamentals: alignment, commitment, and mindset mastery. Fast forward 6 months, I broke down. I didn't know what to do. I was still working there because I was allowed back because the manager was actually reprimanded for the way they spoke to me. And in that moment, we didn't have a manager. I was too young to know what to do. Fast forward 3 years, Pjero Mardesic, manager. 3 more years on, I implemented my exceptional leadership methodology, and every single staff member, they reaped the rewards. It wasn't just about me. It was about the team. So now that brings me to sharing with you why the methodology. Now, the moment that I show you this, you will understand why. So now let's really dig deep, shall we? I just want you to give me a thumbs up if you can see the picture that's in front of you. I just need, great, so you can see the picture. Right, exceptional leadership. You need 3 fundamentals: alignment, commitment, and mindset mastery. Commitment is living and breathing, eating and sleeping with your commitment, your vision, your mission, and what you want to scream on the rooftops. You got to be committed. Now, if you don't have commitment, you're going to soon fall down because you're not committed. You're going to want things. You're going to try things. You're going to fail and it's going to hurt because you're not committed. Now, then you've got mindset mastery. Mindset mastery is really understanding why you want to do it. Be coachable. Understand the psychology behind business, behind yourself, because business is 20% strategy and 80% psychology. The strategy is easy. The psychology to wake up day in and day out and month in and month out and year on and year out is the key. Give me a thumbs up if you understand. So just imagine mindset mastery. The psychology is easy. Not even Superman himself is Superman 24/7. Wonder Woman, she's not Wonder Woman 24/7. Batman is not Batman 24/7. No one is a superhero all the time. Business, 20% strategy, 80% psychology. Not business is all psychology, and not business is all strategy. Now, if you don't have commitment and you don't have mindset mastery, you will not have the growth that you deserve, that you're aiming for up there. You're going to be here shackled to the lies you keep telling yourself. No growth means no satisfaction in your life, means no purpose, no everyday purpose, and means no self-leadership. Now, if you don't have mindset mastery and you don't have alignment, you're not going to have clarity and direction. Now, if you don't have clarity and direction, that's like driving, that's like sailing a boat in circles, because no one is there to control the direction because they don't have the clarity on where they're actually going. So therefore, you're not going to influence and impact your audience. You're not going to leave a legacy behind, and you don't have a vision of where you want to go. Now, if you don't have alignment and you don't have commitment, well, then you're not going to get the results that you deserve. Why? Because you're buried underneath the compounding excuses you keep telling yourself down here. And if you don't have the results, you don't have the fulfillment, you're not going to get in the flow and the vortex of life, and you will not have the lifestyle that you truly want up here. Give me a thumbs up if you're keeping up with me. But now I want you to think about the opportunity, the possibility, the willingness if you've got it, the courage if you're willing to go there. If you truly want exceptional leadership, well, then get committed. And if you've got the commitment and you start going into the mindset mastery and you start making the changes to your thought patterns, to how you wake up in the morning, to everything that you want to achieve, and you get hungry, you're going to have growth day in and day out. You're going to get the satisfaction that you deserve. You're going to have a purpose. You will aim for something. Because it's not the goal at the end that excites you. It's the fact that the goal's already there, but your purpose is aiming for it because every day you are doing meaningful things. And you'll definitely have leadership. Because those that do it inspire others, because then you become a service to other people. Now, if you've got the mindset mastery and you're in alignment with your values and your beliefs and your mission and your vision and why you want to achieve this for yourself and your business, man, woman, masculine, feminine, all open. You're going to have the clarity and you're going to have the direction. You will be behind the wheel of the sailing boat. You will have the direction of where you want to go. And then what you will do is you will manipulate the sails to use the wind to your advantage and go the direction that you're trying to achieve. You will achieve your vision. You will achieve a legacy and leave something behind in this world so others will remember you, and you will influence and you will impact people along the way, especially your staff. Give me a thumbs up if you understand that. Now, if you've got alignment and you've got commitment, you're going to have the results that you deserve. You will no longer have the potential of the fear and the facade that's holding you back down here. You will have the results that you deserve. You are going to feel fulfilled. You will feel fulfilled. The fulfillment will be there on a daily basis. You will be in the flow. You will be in the vortex. You'll be in the slipstream, which means you will be living a life that is in flow with everything that you desire. And you will have the lifestyle that you deserve. Because now you've got alignment, you've got mindset mastery, and you've got the commitment to take you there. So, to have exceptional leadership, these opportunities are in front of you. You can have it any time you're willing to go there. So where are you? Where do you want to be? And how do you think you get there? That's why I'm here. Those that have used this methodology before you have taken themselves to the place that they deserve by using this system. Now, the system is easy. The system is easy. We've been blessed with a place to present this today for you, whether it's a recording or whether you're watching it live. But part of this workshop is for you to truly understand that these three fundamentals you must have. It is a moral obligation for you to achieve the things that you want in your life, to get aligned with your highest values and beliefs, to be committed to what you truly deserve in this world, and what you truly commit to, you will have. Because when you look at the current results that you have in your life, they don't lie. That is a direct reflection of your current level of commitment. Ouch. So if you're not where you want to be right now, what are you not committed to? And the third one, mindset mastery. Go there. Go there and do the inner work so that you can achieve what you truly deserve in this world. And when you look at that diagram and you commit to that depth of that level, you will have it. It is right there in front of you. The only thing stopping you from being exceptional and an exceptional leadership and having exceptional leadership in this world is the person looking back at you in the mirror. So let's achieve it together. I just want to thank everyone for your time today. Thanks for joining me. If you're watching in the recording, drop a comment, reach out, reply to me. And I would love to know if anybody here on the panel today has any questions about exceptional leadership, because what I just shared with you is the methodology, and you've probably got a million questions going through your mind. So how can I serve you today? Does anyone at all have a question?
I think they are enjoying your inputs and your story. So you you made them super comfortable. But now it's the time for the people to come forward. So how do you want to proceed? Can we stop the live stream and then you want to talk with the people? Is it okay for you?
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
so I will just stop the live stream so that no one gets